We have seen and heard about and read about so many unconscionable acts this week. It's impossible to wrap our minds around. And so self-care is of the utmost importance right now. And the Blue Dove Foundation is a Jewish organization that transforms the way we understand mental health and how we respond to mental illness. And they recommend to limit our exposure to social media. In a crisis like this, it is so easy to continuously check the news for updates, to keep the news on, to check different venues of media sources, and to fill ourselves with only the experience of doom scrolling. But it can negatively affect our mental and physical health. And our bodies respond to violent images, to violent thoughts, to violent videos, to violent ideas and violent sounds and words. Our bodies respond to those images as if we ourselves are in danger, which can lead to secondary trauma responses. So the Blue Dove Foundation cautions us to be mindful of how much time you're spending watching the news. Be mindful of how much time we're spending scrolling through social media. Take care of yourselves accordingly. In addition, social media can have completely unregulated comments, posts, and commentaries that might be untrue, that might be exaggerated, that might be triggering and offensive. So please take good care of yourselves. We need you. We need you to be in the best mental, spiritual condition that you can. But we need to be informed. So our strategy is to pray with the news. And I thank Rabbi Yael Levy for this beautiful practice that she learned and has shared. So it helps us tap into our core in rootedness. And years ago, Rabbi Yael Levy was taught this practice of praying with the news. And in doing so, each time we read or listen or see a news report that sickens us, enrages us, grieves us, we turn our attention to those harmed by what's happening, and we pray for their healing and their well-being. And doing so encourages us to acknowledge feelings of anger, grief, and despair that we have. And at the same time, it turns our attention toward connection and compassion. Praying with the news can also help us learn to bear witness. As the mayhem and devastation that we've seen this week, we need to bear witness. As Jews, we need to bear witness. Certainly as Jews right now, we need to bear witness. And yet, we need to do so in a way by keeping our hearts soft, by keeping our minds calm, and by keeping our actions and our words clear. And so Rabbi Yael Levy says that praying with the news is both painful and helpful. It can keep us connected, and it can allow the sorrow while also grounding us in care and love. So let's go to that place in your heart that knows only love. That part that knows it's loved, that you are loved, no matter what. And focus on that chesed, on that sense of love. And send love and healing to one person, Ba'aretz, in Israel. Maybe a soldier, maybe a captive, maybe a bereaved parent, maybe a scared child whose parent is missing. Perhaps a picture you've seen this week, a voice of suffering heard. Send love and healing. Feel your heart radiate love and healing. Sending love and healing. Sending love and healing. Sending love, praying for healing. Sending love and compassion, 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 praying for healing. Compassion, loving kindness, healing. Compassion, loving kindness, healing. Compassion, loving kindness, and healing. Hopefully your heart is feeling the compassion, loving kindness, and healing, whether or not you participated. Compassion, loving kindness, healing, peace. Amen.